This is the Barklimiter 2 by Garmin, and this is probably the best no bark collar on the market. This thing gets my highest rating. It's freaking awesome. There's so many things about this collar that are great. They did a great job designing this. I couldn't design a better collar myself, and believe me, I've been trying lately. This thing is a done deal. I don't have to design a better collar. This is it. Things that I like about this collar. Conductive plastic contact points. With a dog like Pharaoh that has separation anxiety, he has to have a collar on more than normal. You have to. So this allows for extended wear. I'm not saying that you could keep it on 24/7. You'll still get irritation. You still have to take it off, but this allows for longer wear time. If you have a dog that has sensitive skin, this is a great collar. This invention of the conductive plastic is absolutely fantastic for a dog like this that has separation anxiety or a dog with skin issues. Great invention. The other thing that I really like about this collar, and this is key, that with a dog like Pharaoh, I had a nice product on him by eCollar Technologies, and I think that they make great products. I really do. And I'm still using their products. I'm a dealer of eCollar Technologies, but I'm talking about this bark collar because this bark collar is going to save lives. And I'm not saying that eCollar Technologies products don't save lives. They absolutely do. But this thing is fantastic. The other thing that's really great about it is that it's super sensitive. It can pick up moans, whines, chirps. And with a dog like this, they figure out that, like, oh, if I bark, it sets off the collar. So they still do vocalizations, and the separation anxiety still kind of continues. It might not be as intense, but it's still there. I thought that he was doing great. This is the truth. I had an eCollar Technologies no bark collar on him that was just, it has a bark counter on it. This has a bark counter too. We'll talk about it in a minute. But it has a bark counter on the collar itself, and it was saying, well, he barks like once or twice in a 2-hour period. I was like, this is great. This guy's cured. Then I put a video camera on him. No, he's not barking, but he's making other vocalizations, and he's still sort of freaked out. We had some moments of sanity where he's in the down position, but then he'd get back up. He never was really relaxing unless I was around. If he's in a crate and I would sleep on the couch and he's over there, sleeps like a baby now. He didn't even want to stay in the crate. His mom couldn't get the door closed. As soon as you close the door, that's when this shit started, you know, and him going crazy. So I thought that things were better, and then I saw on the video that, like, he's still doing it. So for days, what I would do is I'd use the baby monitor, and I'd monitor him, and I would manually correct the dog myself with a mini educator. Then I strap this thing on, right? Oh my God, it's so much easier. Are you kidding me? This has an app. This has an app that you could use your phone and change settings. It has a bark counter in the app so that you can see if the settings that you have the dog on at that time, if it's helping the dog or making it worse. It's a fucking fantastic product with the conductive plastic contact points. This is a game changer. This is an absolute game changer for a lot of dogs. This collar is going to save dogs' lives. And if you have a separation anxiety dog and you're like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to use an e-collar on my dog that's cruel. You're out of your fucking mind. You would rather have the dog flip out and be sick than use a product that could help the dog learn. And I'm not saying to you, the person that has the separation anxiety dog, that thinks that e-collars, you know, are bad, or whatever you think, okay? Whatever you think. Besides, he was e-collar conditioned, taught to turn off an e-collar first before we use this. That's huge. If you think you're gonna buy a bark collar and just put it on a dog, you're gonna make it worse. But if you think that these are cruel, how cruel is it with the dog that's just flipping out in the crate? We have 4 million dogs dying every year. Probably 35% of the dogs that are given up to animal shelters have separation anxiety. 10% of all dogs have it, and it's something like that, 35% that are given up. And yet you sit there and talk about your positive reinforcement training on all this bullshit. You can't help dogs like this. That's why you flip it off on the vet who prescribes drugs that don't help the dog. Training helps the dog. You take a dog like this, you teach them to turn off a remote collar. You can start using a product like this, which is an absolutely fantastic product with its conductive plastic contact points, so it's less skin irritation problems, stuff like that. The app on this thing is fantastic. It is. It's a great invention. For general purposes, if anybody was going to ask me, what bark collar, no bark collar do you recommend right now? It's this, hands down. This is a fantastic product. Like I said, it's going to save lives. It's great. There's so many good things. It looks nice. Another nice thing that I like about it is these straps come in many different colors. One of the colors of the straps is white. If this was a white strap and it's on a white dog, it's not even noticeable. It also has like a really non-threatening look to it, which is good because it makes it more likely that the owner will keep using it. The conductive plastic contact points, once again, if the dog starts getting skin irritation or it starts discoloring the white fur or something, the owners have to oh, the dog's better, stop using it, and then the dog, goes south again. This is such a good product for so many reasons. So many reasons. This is a Garmin Barklimiter 2. I recommend it. It's very reasonably priced, under $100. It's competitively priced, and so is the Garmin Smart Dog training system. I think that's what it's called. I think that's about $150. If you want the tags, is what they call it, to do the invisible fence, you buy those separately. An awesome product. Garmin is putting out a great product. Tritronics, the reason why I stopped using Tritronics is Garmin bought them. This is the truth. And customer service, when they became a really big company, the customer service just went down the tube, so I stopped using them. Customer service, I don't need customer service. If for some reason this breaks, I'll just send it back. It has a warranty. See what I'm saying? As long as they're making a product like this, you're damn right I'll buy it. This is a great product. It gets my highest rating, which is just get this one. This is the bark collar you want. Sit.